had a huge gap.
Yes, I saw it.
And then did you see how the gap got small? Every turn I was turning around looking at him, going like this, and then I let him catch up and I get back on it.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
What's up, guys? I know it's been a long time, but I'm finally back. Now that I'm back home in Arizona, I had to find a place to ride. Unfortunately, there's not as many high quality tracks on the West Coast, at least not around Arizona, as there is back east. So this weekend we are at Wild Horse Pass Raceway on the West track. Forewarning, this track is known to be one of, if not the worst conditions for the West Coast. That being said, racing's racing and racers race. So to start things off, there was a little bit of a fumble when it came to the grid. Apparently one of the cones, which are on the left-hand side of the screen, they're actually numbered. One of them was missing up ahead, and pretty much all of the rows behind that missing cone had to scoot back to accommodate for the missing row.
This looks like a cluster.
So at this time, I have my motorcycle off. We've been sitting here for a couple minutes waiting on the grid to get fixed, and some of us are starting to get worried our tires are cold. But regardless, I am not ready at this moment until I start hearing the bikes rev up. So you'll see me just plain not ready. That's on me. I flip my visor down, but then you start hearing the rocks and just getting pelted. It was not what I'm used to. Okay. These guys were not aggressive during practice at all. Everyone was very, very polite and left space. I did not know how the racing was going to go, but man, everyone is going for it. This guy dives up the inside real early. This is the only turn on the entire track that leads to a good straightaway. I recommend staying on line here. I don't know it, but coming into this braking zone, that R6 I just passed, he was in first place. So we're leading the amateurs now. As we come into this next section, my ADD gets hyper fixated on the colors in front of me, and he almost leads me into the frickin' dirt. And then boom, this guy swoops in. That was an amazing target of opportunity that he was there, he saw it coming, and he took advantage when he could. That to me shows good quality riding, good decision making. Unfortunately for this guy on the Honda, he makes a mistake, and I am there to take advantage of it. You guys got to remember, I don't know anyone out here, so I learned this entire course, the line, all on my own. I didn't follow anybody, right? So this is now, I see an opportunity to see someone who's making good decisions, and maybe I can learn something. The guy I'm following right right now is Pharaoh Ramsey. He owns Sunburst Motorsports. Super knowledgeable guy, good clean rider. It was good to see how he was taking some of these corners. He moves in here just a little early for the block, which sets him wide. I can go up under the inside and get the pass on that second apex. Alright, so it's all experts from here. I don't have any points in the game anymore, but there's some pride, so let's see if we can pass somebody. As we come around the turn that passes pit out, I'm able to slip under one of the experts and stay right behind the guy right in front of me. Okay, so it's really easy to see in the video, but in the moment, I did not see this red flag, and I don't believe the guy in front of me did either. And right here there's a meatball flag, so I'm not really sure what the flag situation is, but alright, round 2. This is the middleweight Supersport race. Traditionally this is a little bit more competitive than the last race, which was Superbike, just because there's usually more money in it. That might not be the case here, but I'm feeling a little bit more confident after the win in Superbike. Much better start. We're already at the front of the amateurs, so we're in P1 right now. Let's try to get some experts. Alright, that's one. Let's start keeping count. See him shake his head. That mistake's gonna cost him. Assuming this guy saw the crash before I did and slowed down a little bit for it. So I'm gonna get the pass here, and one of the experts went down, so that's another position. Normally I wouldn't go for passing here, but I had just the right amount of speed I felt to get up under and not carry too far to the outside and get a lot of throttle on that straight. So here he goes in for that block, the same one that Pharaoh went for. I go for the pass, but he does not let me have it. Okay. The rear wheel cracks out for just a second. I want the pass so bad. I know my bike's pretty fast, and I know I'm good under heavy braking. So let's see if we can get him in T1. Okay, now we're talking. Let's go. Okay, so let's freeze frame for a second. We're coming up on that same section that I went for the pass on last lap. That double apex where he went for the block. Either he's going to go for that block again or not. Either way, I've made the decision at this point. I'm going to stay online. If he goes for the block, I'm going to go for the same pass I went for last lap, but this time I'm going to make it stick. If he doesn't go for the block, I'm going to ride his ass until we get to the kink, and then I'm going to try to get underneath him on the second to last turn. He went for it.
I have you now.
Okay, so for the first time I have clear track out in front of me. I'm not sure what position I'm in, but I can't see any more experts out in front of me, so I'm just going to set my own pace, try not to get past. See if I can make a gap. As I start coming into this bowl section, I can see the experts on the other side of the bowl. They're pretty far ahead, but I have something to chase. That, my friends, is a black flag. I'm used to a black flag meaning that your motorcycle has a mechanical failure, like you're leaking oil or there's a piece of debris coming off of your bike. In any case, it usually means get off the track and beware of the track surface. You see me look over my shoulder at this lap traffic that I pass. Traditionally, a black flag is displayed with a number plate so that you know who they're talking to, who has the mechanical failure and who needs to get off the track. I hesitate for a moment, but I get back on it. If you've seen some of my older videos, you'll notice I don't turn around as much in this one. It's because of this bowl section. You can really see across it very well while you're just looking through the apex, so you can kind of see if there's a pack behind you or not. It's the same lap traffic that I passed to the black flag. I'm not sure what's going on with this bike, but I hope everything's okay. As we cross through start finish, we get the white flag, last lap. Let's give it all we got. One last look over my shoulder, and I have definitely checked out of the pack. So that's going to be a P4 in the experts. Not bad starting at the back of the amateur grid.